Hi and welcome to our presentation for Team 3. We are Manoj Pradhan, Madhuriani, Simone Stewart, Tim Cheeseman and Yuki Chan. Today we're introducing the Smart Chula cooking appliance, bringing technological disruption to the home appliance sector. Fire has been an essential for cooking since before civilization. In many parts of the world, cooking on a fire or stove has been replaced by gas or electricity, and yet the continued use of burnt fuels in stoves across the developing world is still seriously affecting the health of vulnerable people. In India alone, smoke and fumes from cooking fires has been a major contributor to over 1.5 million premature deaths from air pollution. Worse still, indoor air pollution disproportionately affects women and children, who are more likely to spend time in the home. Additionally, there is the financial and environmental cost of acquiring and transporting the fuels. Cutting down forests and transporting gas cylinders generates major impacts on the environment and society. Lastly, there is the financial cost to families, where a high proportion of their meagre and unreliable disposable income is committed to paying for fuel to feed their basic cooking facilities. What if we had a solution to mitigate all this? Our solution is Smart Chula, a crank-powered microwave oven disrupting the small home appliance market by eliminating the need for an external power supply. This device provides sustainable, affordable, reliable access to hygienic water and cooking at little to no cost. Smart Chula also eliminates pollutants such as smoke and fumes, along with the hazards of flame, fuel collecting, and the transport and delivery involved with fuels like wood, dung, or gas. On-demand boiled water gives families the capacity to protect their health and the health of their babies and children. Cooking and reheating food becomes more hygienic and sanitary, protecting against common infections such as COVID and waterborne diseases. Smart Chula also stores excess power for use by other electronic devices, such as mobile phones. It is a true innovation in the world of electrical appliances.
We will now be discussing on whether the opportunity identified by our team is it real. Our target market is India. We've done extensive research on two main parameters. One is on water source and one is on an energy source. If you talk about water, large proportion of rural Indians rely on water drawn from hand pumps and tube wells that may contain various contaminants. People drink this water mostly as it is due to ignorance or lack of resources to carry out the purifying process. This causes 200,000 deaths annually. If you talk about energy source, in the last decade, Indian government has worked on making LPG and electricity availability to almost 100% of the Indian population. However, it has still not been able to solve the energy crisis. The refills of LPG are unaffordable for most of the population, and the electricity distribution is a huge challenge, because of which it is erratic and not continuous. Hence, people in rural India still rely on traditional solid fuel cook stoves called Chulha for their cooking needs. These Chulhas use biomass or wood which emit harmful pollutants which cause respiratory diseases, even lung cancer. India has the highest number of people exposed to high levels of indoor air pollution, IAP, which is caused primarily because of solid fuel cook stoves. Home emissions cause 25% pollution deaths. This number is huge. About 240,000 people die from indoor air pollution in India. These are real problems experienced on a daily basis and reflecting a need to a solution. Our team hence is attempting to provide a solution for this challenge. The market size which we are going for is 840 million, which is the number of people in India who use a solid fuel cook stove. Our primary market is the rural households and the urban slums. The secondary market will consist of small commercial kitchens, Anganwadi, which is a type of rural care center in India, defense personnel, because they don't have a stable, reliable energy source in difficult terrain, midday meal contractors who serve lunch to children in government and government-aided schools in India.
Introducing to you the Smart Chula, our solution to improving hygiene and safety in the kitchen for emerging markets. The Smart Chula is an appliance that can be powered by free sources, as we factored in the unstable power supply in the rural areas. It can be solar powered with the solar panels on top, which sunlight is transformed into energy and stored by the lithium-ion battery at the bottom that serves as an alternative power source. Moreover, it can be manual powered with a hand crank. There are also USB ports that provide external power supply to other devices. The idea of the Smart Chula is actually inspired by the microwave, which is why it functions a lot like one, aside from the appearance that it is in a barrel shape. After opening the door, the user can put their food inside on a heat-resistant glass tray and close the door. With the built-in magnetron, the high power output heats up food. Pots of water can also be placed inside the Smart Chula for boiling and sterilization. The digital display shows the timer and the mode of the Chula, and the power button is a safety mechanism that turns on and off the appliance. We are pricing the basic Smart Chula at $25, which is a low price point compared to the average cost of a microwave at over $200. We applied systematic inventive thinking and devised two more models with multiplication and subtraction. The double tray model is priced at $30 with the tray multiplied into a two-level Chula. The additional glass tray is replaced with a steel tray to enable baking. The premium model is a paddle Chula priced at $40 with the double tray, and the hand crank is subtracted and replaced with a paddle for easier operation. Why is the Smart Chula a winning solution that answers the needs of our emerging market users? For starters, it is sustainable. The Chula does not generate smoke and soot during cooking. It does not use timber as fuel that leads to deforestation. The solar energy used is a renewable energy source. It is also affordable at a low price point, and it is durable to last for years. We are planning to partner with organizations and NGOs to offer installment plans and microloans. The fact that the Chula is flameless also reduces the danger of fire hazard and accidents from timber collection. Overall, our users' quality of life gets enhanced with time saving from timber collection and cooking. Their health also gets improved with pollution-free cooking and better hygiene in the kitchen and food.
To elaborate further on can our solution win, we did a competitor analysis. We researched for products and solutions on similar lines which targets the rural Indian market. Here's a comparative analysis. The green smart stove has similar pricing, but it still uses biomass as fuel. It promises to emit lesser smoke though, but still it is not smokeless. We also have a small solar cooker, which gives a smokeless cooking experience and uses an alternative source other than biomass, but it is priced higher. Also, one of the disadvantages of having only solar as the means of power makes this unreliable, as it cannot be used for cooking during nights or cloudy days. Hence, our Smart Chulha has been designed to emerge a market leader in this space with triple power source, as we explained in the earlier slide, and with additional useful features like USB ports for charging, digital display, and cooking with multiple items at the same time.
Is it worth it? Our value propositions shown on this slide will play a key role in driving revenue. The features and benefits add both value and efficiency from a time and cost-saving perspective. Based on our conservative estimates, Year 1 projected revenue is realistic and achievable, selling 400 units per month at $25 per unit with a projected growth of 10% month on month. Our business model is structured to ensure minimal capital investment from our side. A manufacturing and distribution agreement between the manufacturer and our team clearly outlines that they will bear all costs in exchange for the intellectual property rights to the smart Chula concept. With this in mind, our projected cash flow will remain healthy over time, and the net present value shows that this project is a worthwhile investment to pursue. Financial analysis. In summary, the forecast for the Smart Chula appliance projects a strong financial position. We are confident our concept for improving the hygiene and safety in the kitchen for emerging markets is a commercially sustainable solution, capturing value through its unique selling proposition. Let's visit some of the key forecast highlights. Revenue will show significant growth over a 3-year period, as will return on investment. Based on all operating expenses, gross profit is estimated to be 20% over a 3-year period, with the net profit ranging from 11 to 18%. Our assumptions we based on conducting sufficient due diligence while taking into consideration both risk management and contingency planning.
Our box 3 idea for Smart Chula is based on 2 dozens of assumptions at a very granular level. We analyzed each one of them from degree of obstacles and confidence. Finally, narrowed down to 5 critical assumptions to test, which are of showstoppers or alternative strategies possible and low or no confidence to bet. Our first assumption is lithium battery could generate adequate heat for cooking and it could be recharged using crank or solar panels. To test this assumption, we will engage with battery manufacturers and induction technology experts. Our second assumption is this product with built-in lithium battery is safe to use, convenient to cook and maintain hygienic. We will check all relevant foods and safety standards regulatory processes to test this assumption as well. Our third assumption is operating cost, time and effort to cook is lower compared to all existing cooking methods available today, such as LPG gas and electricity. We will conduct the research covering 100 rural families in India and analyze the outcome to confirm the assumption. This includes the price point where consumers will be interested to buy our product. Our fourth assumption is adequate awareness for food hygiene and clean water need in a rural market. We will conduct the market research to learn the real need and availability of all current solutions. This will help us to validate our assumptions and make necessary tweaking in our final product. And our last assumption is faster demand creation and fulfillment cycle. We will launch multiple product promotions leveraging existing sales and distribution network and be watchful to the market competition, specifically traditional appliance manufacturers and new entrants. Testing all these 5 critical assumptions will help us to minimize the cost of experiment and bring us maximum learning at the beginning. Let's bring the Smart Chula to life, which brings hygienic to kitchen, flameless cooking, convenient method to boil water and stable supply. Towards our execution plan, we conducted a detailed evaluation of top 2 potential companies in India who could execute our box 3 idea of Smart Chula, TTK Prestige and Bajaj Electricals. TTK Prestige is found to be the best strategic partner due to their strong connect with every Indian household since last 5 decades. Their product quality, affordability and signature marketing theme of Art Prestige to every kitchen has made them as market leader with over 30% market share in the appliance and cookware industry in India today. Prestige has 15 distributed manufacturing units, including their own and outsourced facilities. For manufacturing, we will borrow the outsourcing manufacturing capabilities with competency on battery and solar technology and integrate the process with Prestige supply chain network. For distribution, we will leverage Prestige's existing strong distribution network of 400,000 plus retailers across Pan India including rural and small towns. For marketing, we will borrow the Prestige brand name and activate multiple marketing channels, including on-trade, off-trade, rural marketing, TV commercials, and popular digital marketing platforms such as WhatsApp and Facebook. Measuring performance criteria is the key to unlock our success. We have identified 5 key performance indicators to assure our progress, such as number of units sold in the channels per week, number of marketing campaigns conducted and leads converting to sales per week, number of outlets registered per week, number of customer complaints and feedbacks received per month, and revenue generated per month. Coming to our success factors, it lies on 3 things. First, the way we overcome technical issues, as this is a new technology and no such product do exist in the market today. Second, gain maximum customer acceptance. The awareness and acceptance in rural customer is much more challenging than the urban customers. And last but not the least is how to control the cost. Make sure the product is affordable and priced within $25. This is a must-go project for us. On behalf of Group 3 members, I thank you all for watching this presentation.